So, can a single song contest actually change the world? It sounds pretty ambitious, I know, but that's exactly the vision behind the International Red and White Song Contest, or IRWS. Today, we're going to unpack their incredible plan to build a global community literally one note at a time, all leading up to the year 2030. At the end of the day, this whole story is really about the universal language of music. It's about how a melody can cut through all the noise, cross any border, and connect people from totally different walks of life. It's a beautifully simple idea, but wow, does it have a powerful goal. All right, so here's our roadmap. We're going to trace the journey of the IRWS, starting with its core mission, watching it grow from Tokyo out across Asia, see how it's building new bridges in Brazil and the US, and then we'll get to the big reveal, its ultimate vision for a truly global stage. Okay, so first things first, what's the big idea that's driving this whole contest? Well, it all kicks off with a mission for coexistence. Yeah, the IRWS is not your typical singing competition. For over a decade now, its main theme has been multicultural coexistence. It's basically a space where performers from all over the world can share their culture, a lot of times through Japanese songs, creating this really unique platform for international exchange. You know, every big movement has to start somewhere. For IRWS, that somewhere was Tokyo. But, spoiler alert, it didn't just stay in one city for very long. And you can see the growth here. It's been so steady and really strategic. It started in Tokyo, then expanded to Osaka. But the real game changer, that was 2017, with the first international qualifiers in the Philippines. That was the moment a local event started to feel truly global. And from there, it just kept going, adding Indonesia and even setting its sights on Brazil. And here's something I think is just brilliant. Their strategy for building a community wasn't just about fancy concert halls. Nope. By holding events in places like a shopping mall, they took the music directly to the people, making it super accessible and just weaving it right into the fabric of everyday life. So all this momentum kept building. And eventually, it carried the contest clear across the Pacific to South America, specifically to Brazil, which is home to one of the most vibrant Japanese communities in the entire world. Okay, look at this number, 220,000. Just let that sink in. This isn't just a statistic. It represents a huge, passionate, and deeply connected community that's about to become a major part of this whole story. So why Brazil? Well, it all goes back to that number. There is this incredibly engaged Japanese-Brazilian or Nikkei community there. I mean, we're talking about monthly Japanese singing contests that pull in hundreds and hundreds of participants. For them, song isn't just entertainment. It's this living, breathing connection to their heritage. You've got first and second generation folks actively passing down traditions, everything from karaoke to tea ceremonies to the younger third, fourth, and even fifth generations. The roots there run deep. And here is the plan to plug into all that passion. In 2025, IRWS is going to partner with the historic, long-running Japanese-Brazilian Song Contest. They'll pick 2 winners and fly them to Japan to compete in the main event. And get this, it's timed perfectly with the huge Osaka Kansai Expo. This isn't just another contest, it's a powerful cultural bridge in the making. All right, so Brazil is in the works. But that's not all. Let's hop back across the Pacific, because there's another really ambitious project taking shape. This time in the United States. The strategy for the US is crystal clear. It's all about connecting with the next generation. It's a fantastic chance for American students to actually use their Japanese language skills, and by zeroing in on passionate communities like anime fans, they're tapping into an audience that already has a huge love for Japanese culture. And I love this because it shows how it's a real two-way exchange. You've got Japanese singers coming to the US to perform, while auditions in LA will find American talent to send over to Japan. It's a genuine exchange of voices. And let's be honest, throwing in an MLB tour to see a superstar like Shohei Ohtani, that's just a fantastic touch. Okay, so we've got these ripples of growth in Asia, a brand new bridge to Brazil, and this exciting exchange happening with the US. But what's the end game here? Where is all of this actually leading? This right here is where all those different pieces of the puzzle finally come together. This is the grand vision for 2030. So this whole idea didn't just appear out of thin air. The inspiration came from an existing and incredibly successful event, the Uchi Nanshu Festival. Every 5 years, it brings together hundreds of thousands of people from all over the globe who have Okinawan heritage. The IRWS team saw this and had this amazing aha moment. They thought, wait a second, why can't we do something like this for the entire Japanese diaspora? And the potential here is just enormous. There are about 4.2 million people of Japanese descent living outside of Japan. That is a massive global family spread out all over the world. And that Uchinanchu festival, as amazing as it is, it serves the Okinawan diaspora, which makes up about 10% of that total number. So that leaves this huge question just hanging in the air. What about the other 90%? The millions in Brazil, the United States, Southeast Asia, and everywhere else. They need a homecoming event too. And that, my friends, is the ultimate goal for 2030, to create a brand new global festival right on Japan's mainland with the goal of welcoming home all 4.2 million members of the diaspora. All those years of song contests are the foundation, building the connections to make it all happen. It's a breathtakingly ambitious vision, right? Especially since it all came from such a simple idea. All these different threads, from a shopping mall in Osaka to a stage in Sao Paulo, they're all weaving together toward this one incredible goal. It really leaves you wondering, if they actually pull this off, maybe a song really can connect the world after all.